Welcome to AndyTrainz YouTube. We're going to start doing YouTube a little bit more often now, and it's going to be some longer videos. If you've come over from TikTok, Instagram and Facebook, thank you very much for joining us and welcome to this channel. My son here has got a very important message for you and he's going to ask you to do something.
Please like, comment and subscribe the videos.
So if you could subscribe to our channel, that would be fantastic and we would be very grateful. A very good morning from Buckfastleigh station on the South Devon Railway. I'm here with Tristan and also Logan, aka Autistic Train Spotter from TikTok. This is our loco coming into shot here. This is 1369. A little pannier, but it's an unusual pannier because it's got outside cylinders. Now, quite why they did that, I always thought panniers had cylinders inside, so that is quite unusual. Quite a lot of people like this pannier because it's little and it's unusual because of the outside cylinders. We've never had it for haulage, so it'll be something different. Now, Tristan up there, you can see on the bridge, he hasn't been to this railway for 2 years. Well, I haven't been to here for 2 years. And we're going to have a couple of trips up and down and we'll see a couple of bits. Unfortunately, this is the only train running today. Last time we were here, there was two. There was the one car DMU, a bubble car, and a service train. But unfortunately, it's just one today. So we can't change anywhere, but we're going to go up and down a couple of times. And then after we finish here, we're then going to drive down to Paignton because we're staying 2 nights at Paignton. So that'll be good. We are now on board the train and we've got a very, very unusual carriage with a very unusual view. We are right behind the loco, which is fantastic. This is we think this is an adapted Great Western auto coach. And this is where the controls would have been. So this is a good, there's no corridor, by the way, both ends of the carriage, there is no corridor, so you can't walk through. But we don't need to walk through because we've got everything we need here, because just behind that wall, we've got a toilet, and then out this window here, we can see the locomotive. So we think that's rather good. It's a very unusual carriage to be in, and we've got some unusual seats because we've got seats that are formerly from a bus. So it's rather unusual. But we're going to enjoy our journey to Totnes in this front carriage with the view of the loco, as I say, which is just like an observation coach. In fact, there's an observation coach where we're going to tomorrow at Paignton. They charge an extra £3 supplement, I think it is, to travel in their OBO. By the way, OBO, OBBO, OBO, that's short for observation coach. So if anyone says, where's the OBO, that's observation. So this is like an OBO, but it's free. We're not paying any extra to travel in this. It's raining, as you can see. It's like something out of a children's TV programme or something, because we are delaying the postman. Right away from the green flag, acknowledged by the crew, whistle from the locomotive, and there's the postman there, being delayed. We were sat there for a few minutes longer than, that looks like Josh Castry, but it's not. We were being delayed because I think the brakes were dragging because the member of the loco crew had to go up and pull the strings, so, or something like that. We were being slightly delayed, so therefore the postman was delayed getting across the level crossing. But something a bit different. Got some old rolling stock here. That's a toad. These black ones, they're dogfish wagons for delivering ballast. A couple more brake vans. Tanker. And as you can see, it's raining, so I'm going to put the camera away. So we're back at Buckfastleigh. We've had a couple of round trips on the steam train. I just want to point out this building here. This is the model railway shop. Now be very careful if you go in there, because you might end up spending a lot of money, because there's an awful lot of good stuff in there. And then behind me is the restaurant. The South Devon Railway don't have, when they built the station here, they didn't have enough room in the station building to make a catering place. So they've got this, and this is where you can get hot food and get a coffee. And they've just kindly refilled Logan's water bottle, so that's good. It's always important to drink lots of water when it's a hot sunny day, and it's a very nice place. They also do an all-day brunch and sell ice cream, so it's a nice place to come and get some refreshments whilst you are at Buckfastleigh. And I think we're going to go and have another ride on the train in a moment. This is the end of the line. We are at Totnes Riverside. Now this station was, the platform that we're on was never here in the old days, in the steam days. This was never here. This was built by the South Devon Railway. Just there, that bit of track just there, that's the connection to the main line. And sometimes you see mainline trains going through there on their way to or from London Paddington all the way down to the West Country. This station was actually built especially for the railway, and you can walk into Totnes, and if you want to go to Totnes main station, it's a bit of a walk, but you can get there. As you can see, the locos just run round, and we're going to now get back on and go back to Buckfastleigh. And sadly, as they say, all good things come to an end. We're now at the end of our day on the South Devon Railway, and we've magically transformed places, and we're now at Goodrington Sands. Behind me is it used to be known as the Paignton and Dartmouth Railway, and it's now called the Dartmouth Steam Railway. And it runs from Paignton, and funnily enough, it doesn't run to Dartmouth because Dartmouth has got no track, but that will be in a separate video. So thank you for joining us at our day on the South Devon Railway. Tristan, let's have a bit of a debrief. Tristan, did you enjoy the South Devon Railway today?
Definitely.
And it was good to meet up with a couple of friends, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And I think you told me, you said you thought it was a pretty journey along the river.
Yeah.
Following the banks of the River Dart. And we did say it at the beginning of the video, but I'm going to say it again now. If you could subscribe to this channel, it's in its infancy, and we would be very grateful if you could click the subscribe video. Thanks for watching.